Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how to get your body back after you had your baby. I get a lot of requests in regards to, Sam, how did you get your body back after you had Kimira, as well as how did I get my body back after I had Camden. So here in this video, I want to share with you guys my tips and my tricks on what I did to get my body back right after baby. Before I begin with this video, make sure you're hitting the like button if you like the video, and make sure you are hitting the subscribe button down below. Hit that red subscribe button so you are subscribed to my channel and you always know when I upload. So make sure you hit that post notification as well, because that lets you guys know when I post on a regular. Normally I post every Wednesday, sometimes Saturday, so make sure you turn on those post notifications just to let you guys know when I am uploading a video. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's go ahead and get on to this video. So if you click this video and you're still watching after my little long intro, you guys are either one, a mom who is expecting a baby and you don't know what you're gonna do after you had your baby, or two, you just had a baby and you're wondering, dang, when am I gonna get my body back? Or three, you're not even pregnant, or you never had kids, and you're just like, dang, I wanna know how to get fit, or I wanna know how Sam just got her body back, and something like that. Or if you are like me, or baby number 3, and you're just like, dang, how am I going to get my body back after this baby? I'm going to answer your questions here in this video. I'm going to share with you guys my tips and my tricks and what I did to get my pre-baby body back. Before I even start on my tips and tricks, I want to let you guys know that if you are, or if you do have social media and you have like Instagram, please do not compare yourself to others. I know you guys probably hear this a lot, but I'm literally telling you guys, you cannot afford to compare yourself to the people that you see on your Instagram. You guys know it's pretty self-explanatory on what I'm talking about, but if you are like the old me, I used to be on Instagram and I used to scroll up and I always see these perfect bodies. I would always compare myself like, dang, I don't got the hips, I don't got the butt, I don't got the slim stomach, I don't got none of that, I don't got no abs. If you're like that on social media, you are on social media for the wrong things. You should not be on Instagram comparing yourself to other people. There's a lot of apps out there that are able to fix your flaws and shape you the way you want to be, but please do not compare yourself and not want to be like the person on Instagram that are perfect. Now, there's a lot of celebrities that say they get their pre-baby body back and like the snap of their fingers. You see them, they just had a baby and all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, they look perfect. They have the money to afford all whatever tricks that they use to get their body back. But if you're following someone who's actually real and who shows you the steps and the weeks and the months of them getting their body back, then yes, that's who you should be following on Instagram. So pretty much what I'm saying is, stop comparing yourself to other people. The only person that you should be looking at is yourself and to better yourself. With that being said, there's really no particular trick and how to get your body back after you had your baby. I have a book here to share with you guys my tips, because as you guys all know, I am pregnant. I can't just keep all my thoughts in my brain. I have to actually write it down because I'm going to forget. Tip number 1 is breastfeeding. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, breastfeeding? Sam, what do you mean breastfeeding? A misconception here when it comes to breastfeeding is that a lot of people think when you breastfeed, you're gonna automatically lose the weight. Not necessarily. I have come across a lot of moms who breastfed and they haven't lost the weight that they expected after having their baby. What I'm saying is breastfeeding is beneficial. After I had Kimira, I breastfed her. I'll show you guys even pictures. I breastfed Kimira and I lost the weight so fast. I had that snapback that a lot of people talk about, but after I had Camden, it was a whole different story. It took me quite some time to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. I didn't even think I made it to my pre-pregnancy weight. I was probably close to my pre-pregnancy weight. It did take a lot longer compared to my postpartum with Kimira. Breastfeeding is a way to go. It's so many benefits when it comes to your body as well as your baby's body, and it has a lot of health benefits for your baby. The thing a lot of people also like is that they lose weight when they breastfeed, so that's something you guys can look into if you want to breastfeed. But like I said, there is also a little misconception to breastfeeding where, oh yeah, if I breastfeed, I'm gonna lose all the weight. That's not necessarily true, because like I said, there's a lot of moms out there who have breastfed but did not lose the weight. So that's my tip number 1 is breastfeeding. Tip number 2 is get rid of that scale. Now, why I'm telling you to get rid of the scale is because that scale will drive you crazy. What I mean is that stepping on a scale every day becomes an addiction, because you're looking like, dang, I'm not losing the weight that I wanted, I just had my baby and I don't see no weight loss. That's going to drive you so crazy that it's going to just frustrate you and irritate you. So my biggest advice and my biggest tip for you guys is to stop stepping on that scale. I haven't even weighed myself after I had Camden, except when I went to the doctor's office. That's like the only time I ever weighed myself. Do I have a scale at home? No, I don't. And you'd be surprised when you get rid of that scale, stop stepping on the scale on a daily basis, how much weight you actually lose if you are working out and things like that. So if you're just like lounging around and then you get rid of the scale, of course you're not going to lose the weight that you wanted. But tip number 2 is get rid of that scale and stop looking at it on a daily basis. Tip number 3 is fruits and vegetables. So pretty much eating healthy. Make sure you're eating the right foods after you had your baby. Like I said, you can't just be throwing junk food in your system and all that chips and ice cream, like pretty much junk. You cannot afford to eat that if you're trying to get back to your pre-baby body. For me, after I had Chimera, I was strictly like on this health diet, eating vegetables. I was also making sure not to eat the vegetables that will like cause Chimera to have like allergies, because she has eczema, so I wasn't eating the foods that will trigger her eczema. But I was eating healthy, and like I said, I was on a fitness goal of growing my butt. I was eating healthy, I was eating my omegas, I was taking my vitamins, I was cutting carbs, and I was eating a lot of protein. So just eating fruits and veggies, replacing the junk food for fruits, and replacing like things that you're so addicted to when it comes to like junk, replacing that with like healthy foods will benefit you in the long run, especially if you're trying to get your pre-baby body back. Eating clean is something that you should be looking into, and removing all that junk food that you was eating during your pregnancy and probably prior to your pregnancy that was not good for you. Make this a habit of eating healthy. Now this goes into my tip number 5, where pick a diet. There's a lot of diets out there that you can follow. You don't necessarily have to follow a strict diet. You can do like, there's diets out there like the paleo diet, there's the keto diet, there's an intermittent fasting diet. Now a lot of people are doing the intermittent fasting, and you gotta do your research and see if that's something that will fit you. My husband, he does the intermittent fasting, and it's pretty much eating like certain times a day, not eating in a certain time frame. And then you go ahead and eat whatever schedule that you decide to do for the intermittent fasting. But that helps a lot. I don't recommend intermittent fasting if you are breastfeeding, because like I said, you need food in order to produce like more milk. Pick a diet that's good for you. You don't even have to pick a diet that's out there. You can pick your own diet and set it up yourself. There's a lot of apps out there that you can monitor on what you eat and what you should be eating. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of people's guides out there. There's a lot of things out there that will help benefit you to get your pre-baby body back. And for me, that's what I did. I did my own type of diet. I did my own, like, I knew I wasn't supposed to eat too much carbs. I know I'm not supposed to eat too much junk food. It's okay to treat yourself, but to treat yourself like every single day, or like every after dinner you're eating like a popsicle, or after dinner you're eating ice cream and you're like indulging. It's okay to do that, but don't do that every single day. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, this won't hurt me, this won't hurt me. But a couple weeks later, you're gonna see the pounds jump on you like so quick. So make sure you guys are not cheating yourself, and make sure you're indulging the right way, but make sure you pick a diet that fits you. Pick something that's right for you. And that's what I did when I had like Camden and I had Chimera. Like I said, I had a diet. Pick a diet, like I said, that fits you. For my next tip is a waist trainer. Now, I'm not saying to go out there and go on Instagram or go wherever and find an actual waist trainer that will squeeze the hell out of you. I'm saying pick a waist trainer that is targeted towards postpartum moms. You don't want to go ahead and grab like a waist cincher that Kim Kardashian is wearing. Now the thing is, your uterus takes some time to go down. So you don't want to force yourself and put a waist trainer on when your stomach is hurting. That's how it was for me. It took some time for me to even fit into a postpartum girdle. Like it took a couple of weeks for my uterus to actually go down and then put the girdle on. It just depends on your body. Whenever you feel comfortable to put a girdle on, by all means, go ahead. I've heard some women put on a girdle right after they have their baby because they're able to fit into it. I couldn't do that because it, like I said, it was hurting me, and I just waited a couple of weeks until after I had the babies, and then I went ahead and put my girdle on. But like I said, find a good comfortable girdle. I talk about some of my girdles that I use in some of my past videos. Like I said, make sure you are finding a good postpartum girdle. That's what I did. I was using the SHRINKX postpartum girdle. You can buy that at Target. And then I switched to the VANNABELT because I started to get into the fitness mode and I started to work out. So another tip is that there's a gel, or there's gels out there like Sweet Sweat that help target areas where you just had a baby, you know what I mean, like your stomach area mainly. For VANNABELT, she has products that are targeted toward postpartum moms, and that's what I used. I used her gel after I had Camden. After a couple of weeks, after probably like 8 weeks postpartum, I was using her gel, and I was using that consistently along with her VANNABELT. So I was using that and working out at the same time. So that definitely helped with my loose skin, and it helped me shed the necessary fat in order to get back to my pre-baby body. It did take some time though, so be aware of that. If you guys are interested in any of those products, I will leave them in the, like I said, in the description box below. For my next tip is patience. If you guys already know this and you're a mom, or if you're a new mom, you guys probably don't even know that it actually takes up to a year, maybe even more, for your body to get back to how it once was before you had your baby. And you can't just get your body like that in like 1 or 2 months. It all takes time, and it all depends on your body and how your body reacts to after you having your baby, you know? Sometimes people don't lose weight until after a year because it does take some time to get back into the fitness routine or even start a fitness routine. And you guys, I know, are probably like, I don't got the time, Sam, I want my pre-baby body right now. And I guarantee you guys, taking your time, being patient, spending time with your baby, your precious little baby, eventually you will get there. You will get to your goals, and you will get there, and you get the body that you want. After I had Camden, it did take me a while for my body to get back. My uterus took a while for it to get down, and then having that motivation to even work out takes a while. So everything, even changing your diet, everything takes a while. So you have to be patient on losing the weight and back to your pre-pregnancy body. I think I touched base on everything that I wanted to talk about in regards to how to get your body back and what I did. Every woman's body is different. Nothing is set in stone when it comes to your body. You can always change your body the right way and get healthy and right on track whenever you want. So I hope I'm able to give you guys the help and the tips that is needed. For me personally, I started working out 8 weeks postpartum. After I gave birth to Camden, my hip was hurting and I had like diastasis, and I had to heal those, so that did take some time. And then I started working out consistently. At first it was only like 3 days a week, and then it started to go into 5 days a week because I started having that motivation to work out. So like I said, guys, everything takes time. It depends on your body. There is no rush to get back to your pre-pregnancy body. If you guys are like, dang, oh my gosh, I don't look the same, my stomach is not the same, everything's wrinkly, like I don't like it, I have so much stretch marks. Guys, everything will take time. Everything will go back to how it once was. So I hope this video helps you guys to actually have the confidence, forget the tips, to actually have the confidence to know that you're not the only one out there that is like, dang, I'm struggling. You know what I mean? You will get your body back. I hope this video helps you guys. If you guys have any more questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below, and I will try and get back to them as quickly as I can. And I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye guys.